200 million, that's how many iPhones are made every year. 200 million iPhones. And who makes them? A bunch of players, but one name stands out. That's Foxconn. Foxconn makes 70% of all iPhones. It's a Taiwanese tech giant. It makes more than 140 million iPhones every year. And not just that, it also makes Amazon Kindles, Google Pixel devices and Sony's PlayStation. Foxconn is the biggest manufacturer of electronics in the world. It is also one of the world's biggest employers. It employs 1.3 million people. But why are we talking about it tonight? Because the Foxconn chairman was in India this week. This man, Young Liu. He met Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The two discussed a lot of issues, including artificial intelligence, semiconductor manufacturing, and local production. Sounds like a productive meeting. And it's part of Foxconn's bigger plan. It wants to cash in on India's growing economy. It wants to expand in India. The company plans to invest $1.6 billion in new projects. Where will this money go? Who will benefit from these projects, and what's at stake for India? First, let's look at Foxconn's presence in India. They opened their first factory in the southern Indian state of Tamil Nadu. This was in the year 2017, the first Foxconn factory in Tamil Nadu. And since then, they've only expanded. Currently, Foxconn has 30 factories in India, 30. Also 9 production campuses. It employs thousands of people. In 2022, Foxconn made $30 billion in India. That was 4.6% of its total revenue, $30 billion. This was up from nearly 2% in 2021, so more than double in 1 year. In 2023, that is last year, they started making the iPhone 15 in India. And by 2028, 25% of all phones could be made in India. That's a lot of numbers, but the trajectory is clear. Foxconn is eyeing a bigger business here. What makes India an attractive destination for the company? The first reason is the geopolitical uncertainty. China accounts for 75% of the company's production, but Foxconn wants to change that. It wants to bring it down to less than 50% at least. So they're looking for alternatives, and India is one of them. The second reason for focusing on India is familiarity. You see, Foxconn already has a comprehensive setup in India. It is familiar with this country, so it can just build on its existing facilities. According to representatives, Foxconn wants to double its business in India, so the plans are ambitious. But what does India stand to gain? Well, a lot. New Delhi aims to become a global manufacturing hub. The Prime Minister spoke about this today. India also wants to position itself as an alternative supplier to China, and Foxconn could be key to that plan. Plus, it will create more jobs. In Tamil Nadu, the company will invest $190 million. This is for a new electronics components unit. It will create more than 6,000 jobs. In Telangana, they plan to invest over $357 million. This is for an existing facility. In Karnataka, they plan to invest some $600 million. This is for 2 new factories, and this is over and above a $700 million facility near the Bengaluru airport. So a lot of money is being poured in, and India stands to gain. But it hasn't always been such a rosy relationship. In the month of June this year, Foxconn got into trouble here over a hiring bias. Apparently, the company was not hiring married women for its factories. And it's not the first time such a controversy has come to light. In 2021, there was a food poisoning outbreak in its Tamil Nadu factory. It led to a lot of protest. Plus, there were safety risks and multiple labor violations. Foxconn also pulled out of a joint venture to make semiconductors in India, so there have been issues before. But looks like both sides want to put it in the past. Right now, Foxconn is betting big on India, and New Delhi wants to leverage that.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment.
So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree for humanity, one tree for Mother Earth, one tree for our future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.
On the show today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon fans move across to the West Indies. What can you expect from this?
Hello, I'm Alison Green, coming to you from Durban, South Africa. Today we have a special show.
We start with a report on India's shifting nuclear posture. The first time since India officially became a nuclear power.
Hello and welcome to Firstpost America. I'm Aaron Ham, coming to you live from the nation's capital, Washington, D.C.